Hello everyone, very good morning and welcome to the next session of ABAP Debugging Made Easy course where we are learning the ABAP debugging technique from basic to advanced level. In today's session, we are going to discuss about the layer aware debugging, some more left point and how we can find the custom code using the traces. Let's go and start, but before going ahead, let's have a quick recap what we have done in our last session. In the last session, we have seen how to use the layer aware debugging in order to identify the custom code. And during that, we have seen that it captured the body implementation 100%. Yesterday, we have written that it captured the user exit implementation also 100%, customer exit implementation also 100%, and explicit enhancement implementation also 100%. But this is not true. This does not capture the implicit enhancement implementation for the user exit. Customer exit also it does not capture, and it also does not capture the explicit enhancement. And similarly, implicit enhancement also it does not capture. You can go and check. You know, 0. So, so let me get it correct. It should be 0 only. It should be 0 only. Just I have checked it offline and I was able to find that it does not capture. Let's go and check into practical as well. Okay, so here we are going to VA02 T code, and maybe we'll go to the VA12. Okay, VA12 and go to some inquiry over here. And here the control has come. Now press F8, do some changes over here. And what actually I'm trying to show you that already one user exit is implemented. Okay, let me show you quickly that user exit /CAT, and for that particular, sales and distribution related transaction. For this transaction, if you go and check the program, related program, this is the program, the same program I have opened over here, right? Go to the subroutine, and here you will find that the user exit, right? So user exit is nothing but subroutine only, correct? So here, if you just go and check it out, the user exit, it will be having the user exit save document prepare, right? So here I have written some piece of code, right? This, and this is active also, right? And if you just go and check this enhancement implementation, this is under the G package. Okay, now what we'll try to do that, we will see whether the layer aware debugging automatically is stopping it over here or not. Okay, so now come here and click on this you know save button. Just change something in customer reference and click on this save button. That message is coming. Sorry, I missed to enable the debugger. Let's go once again. Let's go once again. VA12 transaction, run it, and if it, see here, just doing some changing, test something like that. Activate the debugger and click on the save button. Configure debugger layer, and that custom package I have already shown you, that is starting with Z star. So just give Z star, and our expectation is to stop it over there because implicit enhancement belongs to the custom package just I have shown you, right? But when you click on this next object set, you can see that it's not getting a stop date over there. It is supposed to stop, you know, over there. The control should stop over there before displaying this message, but it didn't stop. That means layer aware is not working, right? For user exit uh, implementation, for the user exit code, it is not able to track the user exit code. So now what's the problem? Why it's not capturing? So what I identify the problem, if you double click over here, this implicit enhancement option, and here if you can see that this is the part of a standard program. Here also you can see that implicit enhancement code is the part of a main object. Under the main object you can see that this is a standard program, and any standard program, if you go and check, that belongs to the standard object. All right, so I can show you that quickly. If you click on this go to button, click on this attribute, sorry, I'm supposed to go to attribute, click on this attribute, and then you can see that this is part of this VA package, which is not starting with Z or Y, right? So because that implicit enhancement is part of the main program, this one, and this main program belongs to the package VA, which is a standard package, not starting with Z or Y. That's why it's not getting stopped. Similarly, the customer exit also does not get stopped with the help of layer aware debugging when you enable for any Z or Y package. Why? First, let me show you that it's not getting stopped. So /n VA01, right? Press enter, and there is one customer exit. Already I have put the breakpoint over there. So let's, yeah, it has come, right? It has come, and I know that place. This is the place which is basically going to get populated. So just let me put the watch point, okay, and press F8, and see, this is the customer exit which is responsible for populating this particular value. That's why I had put the breakpoint so that I can show you. Okay, if you go inside once again, shift F12, just go inside F12, and you can see that this customer exit is implemented over here, right, under this include. So just let's go and observe. And basically this customer exit is responsible for populating, this customer exit is responsible for populating the sold to party automatically. Okay, so just I pressed F8 and you can see that sold to party automatically it's getting populated, right? So we have seen that one customer exit is already present, right? Here, customer exit I have opened in a different session. Let me close unnecessary session. It's creating the problem. So I've closed all the unnecessary session, and now you can see that here we have that customer exit implementation, right? This particular code. This include belongs to, a temporary package. Okay. This includes belongs to a temporary package. Let me show you. Just go to this, go to attribute, and you can see that it's the temporary package. Okay, so in layer aware debugging we will give this temporary package and we are expecting it to stop it over here, right? But you will see that it will not stop here. Just go back, and I'm just going to disable that update, because it's getting triggered every time the update, not required. Okay, and now activating the debugger and press enter. So that customer exit is already implemented, right? I'm going to configure this one, layer aware debugging. and giving the package that $tmp, which I have copied. Click on this OK button, and now either press F5 or next object set, anything is fine. I'm pressing F5, right? So hard coded breakpoint, session breakpoint I had set, that's why it is stopping it over here. So that's fine. Again, I'm pressing F5, and you will see that it will not stop at the customer exit implementation. That means it will not stop at this particular code automatically. It is supposed to, because it belongs to the temporary package, once it is going to get load, it should stop it over here. This is what our expectation is. Press F5, and you can see that it didn't stop. That means layer aware also not works for the customer exit, right? Then what is the solution for this? But first we will see why it is not getting stopped. So here also the same concern actually. This include is the this include belongs to the main program. Let's go and see the main program for this particular include. Go to attribute and the main program. Okay, we are just trying to find out the main program. Click on this button, and here if you see that this is the include, and this include belongs to this function group, right? XVVA, right? XVVA, and this function group is the part of the package VA, right? Which is the standard package and not starting with VA. That means though this is a custom include, right? But this custom include implementation is part of our temporary package. Like if you go to the attribute over here for this include, include number 04, right? Here, go to this, you can see that it's part of temporary package, but the main program to which this include belonging to, this one, this is this is this is the part of the standard package. So what you understood, if a program which is not a main program, like I include and all, right? Include is not a main program. If I include or if a subroutine belong to the main program, and that main program is part of the standard package, you know and so if you give that a standard package, whatever the code inside that package comes, it will stop, right? But this standard package over here, you can see that it belongs to the VA package, right? That's why when we are giving the $tmp, it's not getting stopped. So what basically I'm trying to tell, layer aware, with the help of layer aware debugging, you will not be able to find your custom exit uh, you know written code, because it will not stop it over there. Okay, so this is the point, and that's why I have written the customer. Similarly for the explicit enhancement also and implicit enhancement also, you can just go and check it, right? If you find some discrepancy what I'm telling, just let me know, but I'm 99.99% sure that here in explicit enhancement also it is not going to get a stop, and for implicit enhancement already we have seen in case of user exit, right? So because it's user exit not working, so independently also is not going to work. Fine. Now how then layer aware is going to be very powerful, right? See, layer aware is going to be very powerful. For example, like if you have to find out any global value in a particular code where it's getting populated, right? So if you see that I've given one assignment here, the second assignment, and there I'm asking you to find out where this particular value is getting populated, right? So let's go to that do init dd03p function module /n sc37 and dd, this one, this is the function module. Click on this, and I'm asking you to identify where this particular value is getting populated. Okay, So the line number, it was line number is, that's fine. So here in this function module somewhere, let's go and put the breakpoint. Okay, let's just go and put the breakpoint. Now we have to identify where this particular value is getting populated. Okay, so we will search this one. Let's go and search this, and see here itself it's getting populated, right? So by searching also, because this code is simple, so we are able to identify. So let me search it once again. So see here it's itself it's getting populated, right, this data. But just assume that if you don't means if you are not able to find it like this way, right, if you are trying to find out where exactly it's getting populated with the assignment operator, here it's just initialization, right? So what happens in the standard code, if some variable is the global variable and that can be initialized from any subroutine or any function module or from any other places, right, somewhere else, right, because that is the global variable, and we're not sure whether exactly it's getting initialized, right? So there this layer aware debugging tool comes very handy, very helpful. Okay, so what you can do that, first you identify the main program for this particular include. So click on this button and just or maybe close this, just to go back to that particular function module. Come here and you know uh, this function module, just search this function module belongs to which particular function group. Okay, so you can see that this is the function group sdtb. Find out its main program. So main program, the master program, click on the master program. This is your main program, copy this one. Okay, and then what we can do that, come here and go to that mm02 transaction /n mm02 transaction, press enter, click on this save button, /h, and click on this save button, and here configure layer aware, enable this one, remove this, under the program give that main program name. So what will happen when the very first time, if it is already loaded, see if it is already loaded it will not stop. Okay, if it is not loaded, the very first time when it is going to get load, then it will stop. So click on this OK button, press F5, and you can see that the main program, this is not the main program. Let me press F5 once again, activate the debugger. No, I think the same program, right? SAP LMGMM, correct? So let's go and check it. Double click over here and click on this master program. The master program SAP LX VVA. This is the function group name, right? And already our layer aware debugger is activated, correct? So now if you see that something is wrong, let's check it. SAP LSDTB, all right? Uh, something is unexpected. Let's do one thing. Close this, close this one, and I will open a fresh session. Okay, /o mm02, and Let's use this material 316. Enter, just do some changes over here and /h, click on the save button. It's just getting triggered. Configure layer aware, enable this, give this program name over here, SAP LSDTB, the main program, the function group name basically. And now click on this next object set. And you can see that here it's getting stopped, right? Now you have to find out that variable where the value is, so variable already I have copied over here. Just copy this, right? So you can see that it's automatically populated. Why already it's populated? Because that is declared with the data keyword, and while declaring itself, it's getting initialized, right? And the data declaration is the non-executable code. That's why it didn't, very first it stopped over there, correct? But here you can see that one more variable is getting initialized, right? So here you can see that it got stopped, okay? And now again, next object set, you can see that the next function module got trigger, right? It got triggered. So like that, you can, get it stopped when the very first time that program is going to get load. And if some variable, like if you think that some variable, let's suppose any global variable, if you think that you have to identify where it's going to get populated, right? So simply when the very first time the main program is going to get load, just at that point of time, any variable, like if you think that where it's getting populated, right? Just put the watch point on that particular variable. Because it's a global, you will be able to easily put the watch point, and you will be able to identify, where it's going to get populated, right? Since it's already populated, watch point will not stop, right? But that is the way how we will have to follow, right? So now let me press F8 and hope you got this idea. Okay, the beautiful stuff about this layer aware debug. Now if you have to find the custom code with the help of trace, right? Because layer aware is not going to give you all the custom code places, only it works well with the body, right? Implicit enhancement, customer exit, explicit, implicit, and user exit. You can see that it's not working properly. Then how to do? You can use the st12 trace or sat trace. Anything is fine. Let's go and start with the st12. So the user exit and customer exit, which we have not identified, we'll try to identify with the help of uh, you know using the trace. So /n v812 first I'm just going to do. And what you do that slash just to go and enable the trace first. Okay, come here /n st12. You know how to enable the trace, right? Come here in the current mode and trace for va02, or maybe that the first we are going to see the va12 for the user exit stuff. Okay, and it's va02 transaction. Execute this one and just press enter. And now we just do some changes and click on this save button. Okay, some error is here, not a problem. We have chosen the incorrect transaction. Let's choose the 12 va12. Okay, and va12, not the va02, va12. So va12 this time I have chosen, and now press enter. Do some changes over here, test, and click on the save button. Okay, there's some messages coming. Click on this. Okay, and now Click on this full screen, automatically our trace will be collected, right? Click on this full screen and we are going to find out our stuff. The trace for VA12, right? Click on this ABAP trace. And what you will have to do, here's some important point you have to consider under the call, because you are trying to find the customer exit, user exit, and body if any there. So for putting the customer exit, what you will have to search with, you have to search with the call function and exit. Okay, call function and exit you will have to search with for customer exit. For user exit, you have to search with perform user star exit star. This is what you will have to search with. This is for the customer exit, remember, because this is how the customer exit is going to get called, right? Customer exit is nothing but a function module, and their function module get to start with the exit, and function module how we call function, right? So just we are giving this in order to identify the customer exit and user exit. Click on this OK button, and now just click, and here you can see that this is one user exit got triggered where we have written our code, and there is no there is no some customer exit, right? So customer exit should start with call function exit, and then right, it is exit is there at last, so there is no customer exit, only the user exit is there. Let me show you in a more you know easy way, simple way, how you can find it out. Put it over here, click on this filter. Now click on the set filter, and here what you do that, see, all the customer exit is going to start with call function, right, and exit star, correct? Call function exit star, just you put this one, and user exit is going to start with perform user exit. Just give simple, so you will get the exact stuff. So I'm just going to note it down, copy this and copy this one so that it will be handy. Okay, now click on this execute, click on this OK button, and you can see that only the perform user exit is coming over here, right? And this is the place where we have written the code and which is getting executed. So by this way you will be able to identify all the possible user exit where the codes here. This is the demo system, and only one user exit the code is written, so one is coming. In your real uh, uh, productive system you will see the many user exit. You can see more than 1 2 3 4 5 like that, 10 12 like that. You can find it out over there. Okay, and I have just shown you the code is written over here, right, by double clicking. Let me show you once again. I have already double clicked and it's trying to open that one. And here you can see that this code is written over here, right? This is one code, this is one code. So in that user exit, whatever the code is written, you can check it out over here. Now how we can find the customer exit? So in this particular stuff there is no customer exit, right? But we know that when we are trying to create one VA01, right, order type, and when we are pressing enter, automatically the sold to party is getting populated and its code has been written inside a customer exit, right? Let me show you that customer exit quickly where we have written the code. This is the place where that code is written. So here go inside, this is the place where code is written, and that's why 66736 is populated automatically, right? 66736. Now enable the trace for this, and let's see. So I'm going to st12 once again, or SAT, anything is fine. Let me go this time with SAT slash and SAT. Okay, and here short description trace for VA01 variant default, that let it be like that. Transaction VA01, click on this execute button and press enter, and that's it. Just to go back, so that customer exit should be captured now. Okay, and here just take it left, and so this is the calling program, this is the program called, right? And this is the statement. So here you will have to, so if you are going through the sat on the statement or event, you will have to put the filter. And what filter? We have already defined the filter, this one, right? Just copy this. So whatever the user exit will be there, it will be called through this perform, and whatever the customer exit will be there, it will be called through this call function exit star. Click on this OK button, click on this OK button, and here you can see that there is one customer exit and two there is two customer exit this one and exit this one. 901 is getting called, 002 is getting called, and user exit field modification. This is the user exit, this is customer exit, this is customer exit, right? And double click over here and see what are the codes are written. So one by one you can go and check it out, the code, and you can analyze, right? So here, see, though that has been called, but there is no code implementation, so leave that, just leave that. Let's go to this. Here we know that the code is written, right? So it will take you inside. Okay, and there you can find out the code. So double click over here, double click over here, and you can see that this is the code where you have written. So by this way you can find it out. Then one more got captured, user exit. This is the user exit, right? So just you have to search with this particular option. Okay, this particular option you will have to search it. So I'll put this into the PPT as well. Okay, so this is for customer exit, and this is how you can search after enabling the trace, and this is for the user exit, right? So you understood by this way. Now one more powerful way using the ANST, but I don't use this one, people use, uh, though this is very powerful but not frequently used, at least I have not used. It will give you all the places where your custom code is written, like you will have to filter and all. Okay, so in background what basically it does, it perform the traces, it activate the traces and collect the traces, and then you can filter out the data from there. Okay, maybe we can give the VA01 over here and click on this run. Okay, description can't be empty, so let's give the description over here. uh, ANST. Stands for automated note search tool. Okay, so ANST, we are trying to find out the custom code with the help of ANST. Okay, this is also a good tool and very useful basically. And now you can see that it's got populated. This much trace only we wanted to capture, just to see that when we are creating any VA01, right, any sales order, then what are the custom code getting triggered. So what you'll have to do, you have to select you know all the components, because we are interested in looking the custom code which is impacting, right? So these are the different application component got triggered. So maybe basis component we will not be interested in, right? uh, application platform also, maybe you can remove cross application components. If you don't, if you're not able to understand anything, just select everything. But like our application is sales and distribution related application, so whatever I find relevant to that sales and distribution SD, right? So maybe other we can remove and only we can keep up the SD one, and click on this customer code. So whatever the uh, enhancement related stuff would have come on the way, it will list down everything. Just you will have to go and check it out if some implementation have been done over there or not. So see here, different enhancements are coming over here, right? These are the various enhancement which have come on the way, right? Enhancement. There is one user exit, right? This is one the user exit which so you can check out from the type, different type, user exit, customer exit, right? So this is what the customer exit we are having. So generally we user exit and customer exit, the name over here, the type comes like this only for the customer exit. Okay, so enhancement, all these things others are enhancement only, correct? So here if you double click you can find out our code, right? And by this way also you can identify using the ANST. Maybe ANST I can show you for the MM02 transaction. Press enter and let's try to find out, you know, and just change something and click on the save button. Okay. So ANST tool, with the help of ANST tool, we are trying to identify what are the different places where the enhancement have been done. All right. So let's go and check it. Here you can see that different option is coming. Maybe we can select only for the material management and click on this customer code. So MM02 belongs to the material management. Just I have selected that component, right? And let us see. So see here the body, this body got called, right? For that, from that component, this body and all this is getting called. Package is also there, type is also over there. Okay, or else what you can do, just put everything, select everything, because there might be some another component also get called, and now click on this custom code. Okay, so this is also a very good tool, we can say, because here you can see that the package option and all everything is given. So just select this one and set the filter, and our customer code will be either in Z star or Y star, right? Because this is a demo system, I'm giving $TMP as well. Okay, and select, and you can see that. So how easily, like, from the complete stuff you are able to find, these are the body got implemented. If there will be some user exit or customer exit, that also we will be able to identify it quickly, like in previous example, right? It would have been for the VA01. Let me show you quickly once again, because I'm finding this tool useful. I was not using this, but I think we can use it. This is a good tool. Just go back, and so here just select everything, right? Everything, better select everything, right? Because we don't know where the enhancement, this is the application component wise, right? Select everything, click on this customer uh, code, and it will quickly give you all the, you know enhancement places where enhancement is done, and just filter on the package, right? Because the packet option is giving over here. So either will be uh enhancement will be, Y star or Z star, or uh dollar package, right? And click on this OK, and you can see that nothing is coming. Why? Let's see what's the problem. Click on this customer code. Fine. For the body it was coming perfectly, but here also for the user exit and all, if we are not able to search with the package and on the same region, I got it, it's the same region. What you will have to do for that purpose, better you come here under the enhancement type, and under the enhancement type check out, like exit, because the customer exit and user exit comes under the user exit only. Okay, so see here the customer exit is falling as a user exit. So when you are searching with the ANST tool, put the filter over here and search with the user exit. This is the good way. Otherwise, because it's considering the main package, you can see that main program package itself it's considering, and that's the reason we are not able to find. So let me put this one, or maybe I can put this entire, this is one, and here you will have to search with the user exit, right? And this is for the user exit. Now one more time I will show you the ANST for that customer exit, how it's going to work, right? Just slash in ANST, and this time VA12. Okay, because for the VA12 we have implemented the user exit. Customer exit we have seen, we are now looking for the user exit, how it captured, right? So that you can use any tool, right? Copy this, paste it, this one, run this, enter this, and again do some maybe changes over here. Click on this save button and click on this. Okay, this is due to the user exit. All right, and here you can see that so many components got selected, right? So maybe we can select everything over here, right? Or just click on this button and everything will be selected, right? After selecting this, click on this customer code. And now here you can see that, right? And just search with the user exit again, and that should come, right? Because that we have written. So here that user exit. Just I'm trying to identify that user exit, which was written as a part of, uh, you know, so repaired object MB45FZZ, right? So here, I think that user exit is coming in form of like this, so not coming as a exit category, right? You can see that there is no such stuff is coming like that. So this is the pointer over here for the user exit. Maybe we'll have to search with a repaired object, right? So this is a little tricky, right? This is a little tricky. Let's go to that particular program, right? And here, like, you will not be able to identify. So in this particular case, that trace is more helpful, right? Trace is going to be more helpful. So once again, let's go and select everything. Click on this customer code and let us see. And here, just see if we can get the exit, user exit or not. So we are not able to find any such user exit over here, right? You can see that we are not able to find any such stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so it is not able to find that, the user exit. It was able to find the customer exit. It was able to find the body, so not sure why it's not finding that, you know, uh, user exit. By the way, but you can see that like this is also capturing the package, right? You can filter based upon the package. It was able to show that the body, it was able to show that the customer exit only we are facing with the user exit. By the way, in the trace we were able to identify everything, right? All those three: user exit, customer exit, body, everything. So I would recommend better you go with the trace, right? Just you will have to filter with this for the customer exit, this one, and this for the user exit, right? And for body you have to sort the uh, you know called program, right? And uh, sort in the descending order, correct, as I have shown you. And by this way we can do it, right? So thank you for being with me. Take care. Have a nice day.